Hello.
Hello. You're
Willa's
muted, Willa.
muted.
It's becoming a running joke on here on I Need
I
Space.
refuse. That's it. I'm not.
Well,
does.
welcome to chapter 9 of I Need Space. We are here. We are live. We are thrilled for what's about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
How you feeling, Willa?
Just having a moderate tantrum. It's all good. Other than that, excellent. It's like aside from that, Mrs. Lincoln, how'd you enjoy the show? No, I'm stoked beyond belief. This weekend's it's been it's been a journey to get here, and now that we are here, my heart is just full to bursting. That's kind of how I am. Also, I really enjoyed seeing photographs of Jella eat chowder earlier, so I just like I'm all kind of like.
Yeah. It was very delicious chowder, except for I inhaled it, and now I regret. I'm questioning all my life choices, and I might need some ice cream later because
Which is basically just like chowder without potatoes
And frozen.
and
Yeah.
frozen, unless you leave it out and
This
add a
is what
potato.
this is what I got to get me through the night.
Oh, sweet. Are we showing our snacks? Because I have a bowl of popcorn. It's cheese and caramel popcorn. I'm gonna regret this also later, but here we are.
Wow. Cheese and caramel popcorn actually sounds like the strange sort of dehydrated convergence of chowder and ice cream. And also sounds delicious, by the way.
I was doubtful and I was not. I was like, this is weird, but my honey was like, just try it, and then I tried it,
The cheese
and I was
and
like,
the
you were
popcorn.
right.
You're-
So now
She's a smarty.
now the countdown of like how many times will I ever say you were right, honey?
That's precious.
Oh, Prash.
Well, shall we have a festival? What do you say?
Yeah,
Let's
I think
do
we
it,
should
let's
have
do
a
it.
festival. Indeed. You want to tell them how it works?
Sure. Well, we are a live stream queer music festival that's been going on. This is our 9th chapter, which is like kind of blows my mind. And basically, the way it works is we have 3 artists tonight, 3 artists tomorrow. Each of them play 40-minute sets. There is a virtual pass the hat that goes directly to the artist after small operating expenses, and what else? We'll post the link in the all the chats so you can follow and contribute to support what we're doing here at I Need Space. Many artists lost all of their income when the pandemic hit, and that unfortunately, does not seem to be ending anytime soon. So we're going to keep on keeping on trying to support queer musicians and also our wonderful ASL interpreters. This is Susie over here, who's just been so wonderful. And we have ASL throughout the whole festival this time. And yeah, we are so stoked. So stoked.
Yeah.
So, for those of you watching, feel free to pass the hat. Whatever you can contribute helps truly. Please don't think it's too small. Please don't think it's too large. And share it. We're here not just to support the musicians, but we as musicians, part of what we do and part of what feeds us, aside from the literal food that goes in our literal mouths when we have literal money, part of what feeds our hearts is getting to make music for you and getting to connect with you and getting to be with you. So even though we are apart, if you want to invite a friend who you think could love some music, if you want to gather your family around, if you want to make the same kind of popcorn as your bestie and sit down and have a watch party far apart, tell us what you're up to, tell us who you're listening with, tell us about your day. We want to be with you because it's gonna feed us, and we really hope to feed you. So come let's be together, please. And thank you for your contributions. Even if that is your presence is a major contribution. Thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of major contributions, our first artist tonight has made a major contribution, certainly to my life, and I know to a lot of the musicians on this platform, and probably a lot of you watching, and I'm so stoked that she's finally here tonight. Is it time to bring her in?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, friends, Tret Fure.
Welcome to I Need Space.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
We're so happy
Yeah.
to have you. I'm a little bit gobsmacked that it
Oh, this is
is
great.
now. It's happening. Yeah.
And I can't wait to hear your set, Willa, after I'm done.
Thank you.
I can relax and watch.
Yeah, right. Indeed, because you seem really high strung right now.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've been.
Well, I've
After
only
the
been
tech
doing
check, I was like, man, this chick, she's really, she's having a tough time.
I've only been doing this for 50 years, so
You might get it eventually.
I might. Yeah. Of course, this is all new. I mean, this year has been like re-education of everything I've ever not known.
A Zen experience, if ever there was one.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming to join us tonight, and we're so happy to hear your music. Thank you for feeding us with it. It's
You're welcome.
it's a great joy.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
Okay, have a
Go
great
do
set.
it.
All right. So I'm going to start my set with a song I always start my sets with, almost always, and it is a sing-along. And what we all need to do in these terribly difficult and dangerous times is sing, is to raise our voices, because only raising our voices to be heard is what will get us through. Singing and laughter, that is the food for the soul. So join me. The words are: raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around you, let it rain. Raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around us all. I walk out onto the moon as I gaze upon this big round night. And I wonder, as I always do, how the sun can make the moon seem so bright. 'Cause it's a mystery to me, and it's a mystery to others I can see. And it's a reflection of our bodies, of our souls, of our hearts, of our hearts. Ooh. And I walk along the Nolan Trail as it winds along the river to the sea. And I marvel at the water as it runs so deep beneath my feet. 'Cause it's a mystery to me, and it's a mystery to others I can see. And it's a reflection of our bodies, of our souls, of our hearts, of our hearts. Raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around you, let it rain. Raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around us all. Ooh. And I stand out in the morning sun, and I can feel the warmth of springtime return. And I thank my angels for another run, where I can touch the earth and taste the burn. 'Cause it's a mystery to me, and it's a mystery to others I can see. And it's a reflection of our bodies, of our souls, of our hearts, of our hearts. Raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around you, let it rain. Raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around us all. Sing with me. Raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around you, let it rain. Raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around us all. One more time. Raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around you, let it rain. Raise your voice so high, like it's a piece of the sky. Let it rain down around us all. Let it rain down around us all. Let it rain down around us all. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you very much. Well, I am just delighted, as I said, to be here. We tried to make this happen 3 times. 3 times, third time's a charm. And I just am so happy for what these women are doing with I Need Space Queer Festival. Because it's people like them that are keeping artists alive. It's artists keeping artists alive. And we really need that in these times. We all long for the day that we can actually go back out on the road and play, see your faces, touch your faces, hug again, sing together again. And that will come, but not right now. So what we do now is these virtual events. And we've all gotten pretty good at it. So I just released my 17th album. It came to my door last Saturday. It's called Stone by Stone. And I'm going to be doing several songs from this album. I'll show you the inside. This is my favorite part, though. And it references the song I'll be closing the set with. But anyway, this is available on my website. I'm very proud of this new work. I spent the last weekend signing and sending out 150 CDs to my contributors and pre-orders. So I'm going to do a lot of songs from the CD. And the one I'm going to do next is the title song. And it is an autobiographical take on a look at love through the lens of time. Because I have had some great loves in my life. And I do not regret a moment of my life. I have been fortunate to have loved greatly and still. But this song takes me through 3 relationships. My 20-year relationship with Chris Williamson, which was a terrible breakup. It was hard. I left Chris, but nobody is not hurt in a relationship that's been that long. But I had to go. And I left the West Coast and I moved to Madison, Wisconsin. And I had another love. And that, I got left in that one, which is sometimes how it goes. But if that relationship had not failed, I would not be where I am now, married to the most beautiful woman. And I am so grateful for that. I had a life, it seemed so beautiful. I had a home, it was quite large. There were 2 horses and a studio, a great big fireplace, and I built the barn. 7 acres in the country. In 93, my mother died. For 7 years, somewhat numbly, we walked the pasture, stride by stride. It is amazing that life continues, and stone by stone we move along. I have a new life, it too is beautiful, and I keep the old inside my songs. I had a life, I lived in Madison, I had a home, and it was small, but it was cozy. It had a lot of sun, and I raked the leaves come every fall. For 10 good years it felt like home, until our lost love left me cold. I shoveled snow and did it all alone, and I kept my chin up, both brave and bold. It is amazing that life continues, and stone by stone we move along. I have a new life, it too is beautiful, and I keep the old inside my songs. Now I have a life near the ocean, I've traveled far for another shot, and I have children in great commotion, and a wife, who would have thought? In all my years and all these miles and all the shoes that I have worn, there is renewal once in a while. We die a little to be reborn. It is amazing how life continues, and stone by stone we move along. I have a new life, it too is beautiful, and I keep the old inside my songs. Thank you. A nice hand for Susie, who is interpreting tonight. Thank you so much, Susie. It's so nice to be able to see and work with an interpreter. And a good one. This next song I wrote this summer at a workshop I teach. Every summer in August, I teach a workshop called Boot Camp. It's songwriting and guitar. And it's held on Whidbey Island off the coast of Seattle. And it's held at the home of Colonel Greta Kammermeyer. If you do not know who Colonel Greta Kammermeyer is, you need to find out. She's a very, very important figure in all of our lives. So this year, needless to say, we had it virtual. It was hard. It was difficult. 3.5 days of workshop virtually. But because it was virtual, I got a lot of spare time to write as well. And I usually do write a song when I teach. And this particular assignment was to choose either to write about the monument situation, racism, or some form of social injustice. And I had been wanting to write a song about monuments because all that's been going on in the last year or so regarding our monuments and statues and what should be done with them has raised racism to such high levels, horrible levels. And I live in the South. I live in Newport News, Virginia. So it's a subject that's very much on everyone's mind. Tear down the walls, tear down the monuments. To end ignorance is our main pursuit. Take away the hatred, take away the arrogance. Why can't we all focus on truth? Some say the past is the past, that it's no longer real, that it only opens wounds that have never healed. And The result is the same, whether by force or a sleepy driver. We all are complicit in the face of the survivors. Tear down the walls, tear down the monuments. To end ignorance is our main pursuit. Take away the hatred, take away the arrogance. Why can't we all focus on truth? Each generation has questions where they find different ends to make sense of a world on which their life depends. So much goes unsaid when the saying is imperative. How do we find our voice in this ever-changing narrative? Tear down the walls, tear down the monuments. To end ignorance is our main pursuit. Take away the hatred, take away the arrogance. Why can't we all focus on truth? As old as the Civil War, as new as Black Lives Matter, society disrupted, democracy in tatters, celebrated by some and detested by others. In the end, we must remember we're all sisters and brothers. Tear down the walls, tear down the monuments. To end ignorance is our main pursuit. Take away the hatred, take away the arrogance. Why can't we all focus on truth? Why can't we all focus on truth? Thank you. In the years 2018 and 19, I experienced a lot of deaths. More than should be, even though I am aging and it is part of my life. 14 family, at least 14 family members and dear close friends passed away. And it just kept coming one after another. The hardest, of course, was losing my dad in October of 2018. And then a few more people died. And then in the next, and after my dad passed away, my stepmom, who I had already wrangled with, we just sort of we didn't mesh, but we tried for my father's sake, always. When my dad was gone, I got closer to her. She needed help. She needed family. I mean, she has her own family, of course. My darling stepsister and two stepbrothers I have now. But I was trying to be there for her. And one day in early March, she slipped on the ice going out to the mailbox, and she fell and hit her head. And she was gone by the next morning. And she died within an hour of one of my oldest and dearest friends, Joan Lowe, who was the engineer on the Changer and the Changed. And then a couple more, my uncle, my aunt, my oldest cousin. I mean, it just kept happening. So I just started thinking a lot about what happens next, the afterlife. Is there such a thing? Where do we go? Do we go anywhere? My father was very clear in that when it was his time to go, he says, the Lord has prepared my mansion in heaven. I'm ready to go. Good for him. Who's to say? My dad's an avid golfer. I figured the Lord would make him a 36-hole golf course. But anyway, so as I'm reflecting on death and the afterlife, I could have written a really morbid, sad song, but I thought, no, I needed a little toe-tapping ditty. So feel free to join in on the chorus on this one, too, when it comes around. It's called Afterlife. You step outside, you just don't know. You step outside, you just let go. And in that movement and in that fall, and In that instant, it all comes to a halt. Afterlife, afterlife. We're sitting here wondering what comes of afterlife, afterlife. You're a little off, you're not yourself. You're a little off, you call for help. It's off to the doctors, off for some tests. It turns out to be more than just bed rest. Afterlife, afterlife. You're sitting here wondering what comes of afterlife, afterlife. One foot in front of the other, one laugh longing for more, one kiss blown to the one you love as you turn to choose which door will be the door. So you're on the plane, you're flying somewhere, you're on the plane, you're slightly scared, a little bit turbulent, a little rough air. You're holding your breath and saying a prayer. Afterlife, afterlife. You're sitting there wondering what comes of afterlife, afterlife. One foot in front of the other, one laugh longing for more, one kiss blown to the one you love as you turn to choose which door will be the door. So you get in your car, you're on the road, you get in your car, you're headed home. Suddenly headlights are headed right at you. Somebody lost control. Afterlife, afterlife. We're sitting here wondering what comes of afterlife, afterlife. One foot in front of the other, one laugh longing for more, one kiss blown to the one you love as you turn to choose which door will be the door. Afterlife, afterlife. We're sitting here wondering what comes of afterlife, afterlife. We're sitting here wondering what comes of afterlife, afterlife. Thank you. I hope you all sang along with me there. Watched you walk away, and I watched us fall apart, and I wondered how I'd get through it, and how I'd ever regain my heart. But the sun still shines, and the rain still falls, and the moon comes out, and the birds still call, and forgiveness is a powerful thing. And I can still hear those words and sense the pain in my heart. But I don't lie awake any longer, wondering how it all came apart. heart. 'Cause the sun still shines, and the rain still falls, and the moon comes out, and the birds still call, and forgiveness is a powerful thing. And I wish you the best, I wish you so well, and I hope you never ever have to go through that hell. But the beautiful thing is that hell isn't real. It's when you're caught between the prayer and the wheel. And because I let you go, my stilled heart started anew. And because I didn't let my sorrow linger, I found a whole new world and a love so true. 'Cause the sun still shines, and the rain still falls, and the moon comes out, and the birds still call, and forgiveness is a powerful thing. And I wish you the best, I wish you so well, and I hope you never ever have to go through that hell. But the beautiful thing is that hell isn't real. It's when you're caught between the prayer and the wheel. Cause the sun still shines, and the rain still falls, and the moon comes out, and the birds still call, and forgiveness is a powerful thing. Thank you. One of the other things I do besides music is I paint. I teach, but I paint pet portraits on commission. And I usually have pretty steady work, which I'm happy about. Holidays are coming, so if you know someone who might want a portrait of their pet, again, go to my website, tretfure.com, and it's F-U-R-E, as it says right there on the screen. Anyway, I was working on a painting one night. And when I finished work, I paint at night when it's quiet, and I put my music on, and I put my light on, my daylight light, and I paint. And I finished for the night, and I was about ready to go to bed when I picked up my phone. And on my phone was a video, an invitation to a video by Little Feat. And Little Feat, they were all the members of Little Feat have been friends of mine for years. And Lowell George produced my very first album. And we lost Lowell a long time ago. And then just this last year, we lost Paul Barrere, who Paul and I were roommates for a while in LA. And Richie Hayward had died as well. And then I started thinking about all the people. I lived in LA for 17 years. And so many of the people that I worked with and were friends with are gone. And it just made my heart burst. It just made my heart heavy. So instead of going to bed, I picked up my guitar. This is one of my 2 pandemic songs. Look out the window, what do I see? Nobody there, just a reflection of me. 2020, the world full of woe. We're stuck here with no place to go. So many friends are already gone. I pull down the shade, afraid of the dawn. Slivers of memories slip through the blinds. How will we get through these times? Far too fast, far too vast, farther than we could imagine. When we've all been touched by something that we can't fathom. Run to the door, lock it up tight. A dark storm is brewing, boiling all night, swallowing all that stands in its way. Pray for that brand new day. Far too fast, far too vast, farther than we could imagine. When we've all been touched by something that we can't fathom. Look to the elders, the ones still here. Let their words guide you, let go of your fear. Pay close attention, don't waver or stray. We'll get to that brand new day. Far too fast, far too vast, farther than we could imagine. When we've all been touched by something that we can't fathom. Ooh. So turn to the future, turn to the youth. They carry the courage, they hold the truth. Pay close attention, don't waver or stray. We'll get to that brand new day. Far too fast, far too fast, farther than we could imagine. When we've all been touched by something that we can't fathom. When we've all been touched by something that we can't fathom. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have one more song for you. Again, thank you, Susie, for interpreting for me tonight. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Willa. Thank you, everybody who is part of this organization. I do a live stream show, live from home, every 3 weeks. This time it's 4 because the third week was going to fall on Thanksgiving. So my next show is on December 3rd, always at 8 o'clock Eastern time on Thursdays. So December 3rd, 8 o'clock, come join me. All the information, again, is on my website. I do my shows on YouTube. So, thank you. Please pick up my new CD. It's hard to sell CDs when you're not on the road. But if you go to my website, you can pick up physical CDs, and you can also find out how to get downloads. Of course, I'm on CD Baby and Apple Music and Spotify and everything. But Goldenrod Music, who's been my distributor forever, they are selling digital downloads and physical CDs, and that information is on my site. So thank you again, and I will leave you with this, my other pandemic song. I can't hear you from across the room, and I can't see you from across the room. How can I hold you from across the room, across the room? And I can't find you across the room. Yeah, I can barely find you across the room. How can I hold your hand from across the room, across the room? It's just a new norm, not my normal, not my choice, not my room. I don't want to live so far from you and only get to see you on Zoom. I was getting comfortable next to you. All my life I've wanted to be next to you. Now I can't even walk over to be next to you. You're across the room. At least I can sing to you from across the room. And you can tell me stories from across the room. But I wish that I could hug you from across the room, across the room. For me it's inconvenient while people are crying. The magnitude is brutal, people are dying. Trying to be truthful while others are lying. I only want to see you. It's just the new norm, not my normal, not my choice, not my room. I don't want to live so far from you and only get to see you on Zoom. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Tret. So great to hear you.
Wow.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
That, bless. That was a very full spectrum catharsis over here on Baker Street. It was joy and rage and tears. And
As it all
my
should
outfit
be.
at one point. Yeah.
I changed my outfit.
I like all of a sudden I was terribly cold and then I was very hot again. It wasn't really. I can only imagine what your life has been like if you have this effect on one woman. You know what I mean? It's thank you, Tret. Thank you for
you're so welcome,
your words and your soul and your presence and
my pleasure. My absolute pleasure. Thank
bless. Everyone who is watching and listening, please go buy everything that Tret has ever made. Not only will you support this extraordinary artist, but you will not regret a cent of it. Ever, ever.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
so much.
Thank you for all your patience. It's such an honor to have you here on I Need Space and to.
This has been fantastic, and the timing was right. It's
Yeah, here it is.
here it is.
Things,
All
who,
happens for
who
a
is
reason.
to say what the gestation of things is?
It's exactly right. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you
All right.
soon,
Okay.
and be
Yes.
well. Thank you so much again.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. Thank you very much. All right.
Bye. Oh, that's lovely.
Wow.
That's how you do that. Man, I do not envy the poor fucker who has to come after that act.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
What's that poor fucker's name?
I don't know. She
Dubs.
doesn't know her name anymore.
So we have
Dubs.
a little bit of a story. So we had Lisa Forkish lined up for this festival, but unfortunately Lisa had to tend to a personal emergency and had to leave the bill about a week and a half ago. And so we elected to, luckily we are a production team made up of musicians. And
Ta-da!
so today we'll have Willa's set coming up in a few minutes, and tomorrow night we'll have Genesis closing the festival out. So, and some special treats in between. So,
Oh, yeah.
Special treats in between being, I suppose you mean the other artists, who would be Cadence Myles, who's coming after me.
well, yeah.
Holy. Hannah Cooper and Jade Way. This weekend is just... I just can't even with this weekend. But so Genesis and I were supposed to play together as our duo Power Snatch tomorrow, and we decided to split to fill the bill. We hope to have Lisa Forkish back another time. But we also managed to still get a little bit of snatch in edgewise, as it were.
Oh, yeah.
So all of y'all who are hanging out, you'll get some of me and you'll get some of Genesis, but you'll also get some of us, which has been a great joy in my week, certainly.
Great. So now we'll take a few minutes. You can go grab a drink, go to the restroom, grab a friend, tag some friends in the comments,
some
let people
Come bring 'em
know.
in.
Yeah.
The more people that watch, the better all of us do and feel, and the better it is. So really just you can share the link, and yeah, we'll see you back in about 10 minutes. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I remembered to unmute myself.
It's a miracle.
Will wonders never fucking
It's a
cease?
miracle.
It only took 9 months. Ah. Friends, hello.
Can I?
You can. Whatever it is, the answer is yes. I both believe in you and
Yes.
give you permission.
Can I? Good Lord! Look at. Can I? Look at this. Oh,
It's the first
look at
pussy
this.
photo
I
of the
can't.
evening.
I can't handle.
That's a very.
I can't
That's
handle
a
it.
very, very.
That's a really
adorable
cute cat.
Yeah.
Corazoncito. The cutest cat ever in the
There she
history
is.
of ever.
That's it.
That's it. That's
This spoken from a dog
Yeah.
person, no less. You're about to be accused of being AC/DC like me.
Serious
Yeah.
dog person.
Well, there it is. Wonders evidently do not
here we
cease.
are.
So what do we have?
I said wonders.
What do we
I'm
have
just
next,
talking
huh?
to fill the time.
Oh.
I think it's me, friends. Yeah, I think it's me. Yeah,
Willa
before-
Mamet?
Willa
She begins
Mamet.
this
Willa
time it's
Mamet.
more because
Oh, something. Yeah, after the great love of the world, Tret Fure, and before the other great love of the world, Cadence Myles. So I'm the lucky Pierre, I guess you'd call it. And so stoked. I'm so sad, Jella, that we didn't get a whole set, but I'm so glad at what we did get, and I just had such a beautiful week. Kind of coming down to this, some of you watching probably know that this is going to be my last full set for quite some time. There'll be a little bit more. Chapter 10 of I Need Space, y'all get really excited also about Chapter 10 of I Need Space. It's going to be really, really fun, and so you'll see a little bit of me there co-hosting and also playing. But this is my last full set for probably a year. I'm going to take a year off, and I'm really stoked that I get to play on I Need Space with this community, and I'm really stoked to get a public moment to tell all of you who have played, and Bridget and Genesis and all of our interpreters, and specifically tonight my quite true hero Sherry Hicks, who's interpreting right now. Thank you for the opportunity to be a part of a team in this way. I tend to be pretty introverted, and it's unusual to get to be together for me like this and to have that feel comfortable and enjoyably challenging, and it's meant the world. So thanks for just being the loves of my heart.
It's been an honor to be working with you. And it's not over.
Totally not over. I will totally be back. There's another chapter, all of the things. There's tomorrow, blah blah blah. But in being a Jew, I like to make goodbyes happen for as long as possible, and so this is the beginning of the Jewish goodbye. Yeah. So with that in mind, maybe I'll play you some music. Do you have any questions? Do you want to tell me anything about myself before I play?
I've been so moved by you and the way you are in the world, and I'm so grateful to know you, and I have so much respect for you that you're taking time for yourself to restore. And this has been a wacky, crazy year and a bunch of years, to be honest, but
Yeah.
I look up to you for your bravery in this moment, and I'm really excited to hear you play. I haven't really heard you play in months and months and months, and I'm really excited.
Months and months. Oops. Thank you for those words. I look up to you too, and it's part of what happens when one is loved well is that one gets to be oneself truly, and so being loved well by both of you and by Mackenzie, who has also been on the team on and off this year, and all the other extraordinary souls in my life, but specifically in the context of this, is that then one is capable of being brave to do what needs to be done or do what's there to do. So thank you for that also.
Yeah, of course.
Love you, Dubs.
I love you too. And like, you know, still like see each other and talk and like hang out online and eat burgers at the same time and stuff. Just, you know.
Maybe the occasional Wig Wednesday. I don't know.
I still don't have a wig, but evidently there are people in my life who have them. So maybe I'll just like go steal a wig, be a weirdo, just like yoinking people's wigs. You know what? I should probably stop talking about that. But there will be later. There will be more of a discussion of wigs with me and Genesis. So stay tuned. If wigs are your thing, there'll be a little wig tidbit there. Yeah.
Okay, have a great set, Willa.
Thank you so much. You're like, get the fucking hook. Tell her to play.
All right.
Love ya.
Love you too.
See you
Hang
in a
out.
little bit.
You know, yell if I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing, and you'll be muted, so I won't listen.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Hey y'all. I'm Willa Mamet. This is the 9th chapter of I Need Space, and I cannot believe we've been doing this for 9 months. It's extraordinary. Thank you so much all for coming to hang out. And I'm going to make you some music. It feels like both not even yesterday and 5 million years ago that Genesis and I, and then like a champion at the last minute, Bridget Boyle, were doing this for the first time, the first week of shelter in place. And none of us had a fucking clue what was going on. Still don't. But none of us had a fucking clue what we were doing. And now, thanks to the extraordinary work of Bridget and Genesis, there's this platform and these beautiful graphics and all of you here. So that's amazing. Sherry, thank you for being here tonight. I'm going to try really hard not to watch you because I will fangirl the fuck out and it will just derail the whole scenario. So I'm going to turn from you with my face, but not in my heart. Let's start with a love song, shall we? B, should I leave these on? What's with the cans? Does it matter?
That's up to you. You don't need them if you don't need them.
Bridget
deep.
Boyle, School of Tautology. Who's enrolling? Okay. I guess I am.
Bye.
Off I go. Bye. I'm going to leave them plugged in just in case you need to say something extraordinary to me and we don't want to have an echo in the deezer. All right. Let's start with a love song. Those kisses, the ones I dream of all day long, the ones who haunt me with a song, those kisses, those kisses, those kisses. Does it come as a surprise? I long to look into your eyes. Those kisses, those kisses, those kisses. Must they be so far away? Could I not have one today? Those kisses, those kisses, those kisses. Come the rain or come the sun, I long to treasure everyone. Those kisses, those kisses, those kisses. May I please have? Could I give you? Might we just share one more of those kisses? Those kisses. I hope any of you who are listening get a chance to feel that way about a kiss. I don't know about you. I love me some food. I like me a sunset. Sex is awesome. But a good kiss A good kiss is just about the best possible thing that happens between human beings, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you know, conversation and spiritual witnessing and stuff, that's nice too, but a good kiss. Oh, what else can I say about that? Well, a year ago, my heart got trashed. Here's a song about that one. Does that need more? Does that need more? No. Sweet. Hi, Katie. Hi, Cadence. Hi, Annette. Ooh, Annette. What a name. Yeah. Don't need to say more about that. Here's a song. It's called Breaking Even. You have to ask. There's really no question. What comes next? I'm all out of suggestions. You say and I say that it's love that we believe in. Yet here we are, honey, barely breaking even. I have a turn. You have a turn. I see your turn. Then you raise me. You know and I know we've gone beyond retrieving. Yet here we are, still breaking even. I'm old enough to have done it all before, and it works more or less, but less isn't more. So you've gone cold. I've been away too long, just a couple of statues in a temple bare of song. Stone doesn't bleed, so there'll be no need for grieving after we've gone and broken even. What comes in must go out, that much I've learned from breathing. Why was I surprised when we broke even? So, in case you're weeping into your wig at this point, I'm going to put this on for a second. It all turns out okay. Love reigns supreme. You know, have to go through the things to be where you are. I was so touched by Tret. I didn't catch the name of your song. I was too busy being moved by it. But the song you played, it might have been second or third in your set, about the arc of relationships in one's life. And yeah, and you get where it takes you where you're going, and then you get where you are. So, and sometimes that can be quite surprising and unexpected. Almost exactly a year ago, I was also potent time, that moment, sitting in the Lost Church waiting to meet a new date and her partner, who was a friend from long ago, and wondering how that went down. I told them that I would blow them a kiss from the stage. I did not. I was so fatutzed that not only did I not blow them a kiss, but I forgot all of my lyrics and played things in any given order, who knows even what the fuck that was, and just sort of spent the whole time agog. One. So, a year late, here's a kiss for the both of you. And a song about being surprised. Oh. Yep, those are things. Ms. Sherry, this is Oh What a Surprise You Are. Thank you so much. Snake in the peanuts, bean in the cake. well-placed banana peel. For goodness sake, there's pennies falling from the clear blue sky. Oh, what a surprise you are. People jump around corners, hide in the dark. Just don't walk a straight line, it ain't a walk in the park. You might jump from the fire right into the fry. Oh, what a surprise you are. No one ever saw such make hazel while the sun shines eyes. They took me by. It's not as if I didn't order just your dish, but it ain't every day the angels grant one wish. And as they say, there's so many fish. Really? You're drinking your water at this exact moment in the show. Say it with me now. So many fish. Whenever you're ready. I swear I do give my dog water sometimes. Would you mind? Eat up an apple, spit out the seeds. Time goes by, getting apple trees. Spring comes back every year without having to try. Oh, what surprise. You state your story the best you know. Word comes down, gotta let it all go. And the angels laugh, you know they're up there fucking laughing at your plan's demise. Oh, what a surprise you are. No one ever saw such make hazel while the sun shines eyes. They took me by. Okay, as my dear bandmate, Genesis Fermin, would probably say at this moment, are there any questions at this point in the show? I will talk for a moment while you collect yourselves to ask such a thing. Let's see, what's happening over here? Something. Sweet doggo. Yes, that was an appearance by Lenny, the Honorable Calendula France de Mamet. Where am I in time? I timed all of these things beforehand, but I also expected that I would have talked more by now. So there's that. I will say, for all of you watching, thank you so much for tuning in and for passing the hat, all the things. You can also, excuse me, you can also support all the artists directly by buying their merch. So for me, I've got records, I've got shirts. I'm going to talk to you more about those really awesome shirts later. I also I make things in my kitchen. I call it the Dyke Homestead. You can find it online at my website, willamametmusic.com/Dyke. /Dyke. /Dyke just sounds wrong. I'm going to let that one go. Let's play past it, shall we? In any case, Dyke Homestead, there on my website. Jams and jellies and tooth powder and gamasio and all kinds of stuff I make by hand. And Mishti, my favorite Yiddishism, ungablism, without a doubt, right? So for you fabulous goyim in the audience, ungablism is when you feel like this. And it's the world's most perfect word. It is the physical automatopoeia of life, right? There it is. Jess and Nisa, I love you both too. And I'm glad the kiss was worth the wait. Heart. Hey, Mishti, what's your favorite Yiddishism? Tell us. Delighted that you're plotzing. Just make sure to wash your hands after you address it. You know, it's the whole thing. Oh my God. So you wash your hands. I called my other sweetheart, Pam, the other day and said, how was your day? And she said, oh, great. Cora, who is her 5-year-old daughter, who is my fairy goddaughter, Cora found her clit today. I said, how'd that go? She said, it went great. I said, what happened? She said, well, she had this kind of look on her face. And I said, what's going on? And she said, hey, what's this? And I said, that's her clitoris. And she said, what's that? And she said, it's one of the parts of your yoni that feels really good. And Cora said, does it? And so that's been happening ever since then. There's a chorus of, that's awesome. Just wash your hands. Mishti sing Reichminis. I don't know this word. I don't even know how to pronounce this word. Mishti, what's this word? Tell us. I'm so stoked that on Friday night of Ein Space we're getting a Yiddish lesson. Okay. What do we have next? I have 20 minutes. How long are these songs? Do you want a lullaby or do you want a love song? Genesis is voting love song. Bridget? Love song. L for love song. Okay, great. So this is one of the most perfect love songs I can think of. I would love to put a challenge to the I Need Space audience. Can you think of one? 2 would be amazing, but can you even think of one love song that has lyrics that you would actually want to do love like that? Like, not codependent bullshit, I'm nothing without you, I'll die if you leave, kill me if I can't look at you, kind of just utter nonsense. Not that. Tell me one, if you can, tell me 2 love songs that you think are actually songs about good love. I am delighted to say that this is a song about good love. I'm also delighted to say that the person who wrote it is not only one of my dearest friends in all the world, but also an I Need Space alumna. So that's pretty cool. There is a question. These songs, Dylan and Fure, I don't know who you are, but I'm stoked. Thank you for asking. These songs will someday be able to be purchased when I get to make the record with Julie Wolfe that was supposed to be made in May. Oops. But a lot of I Need Space alums will also be on, I can't believe I just said alums. That makes me itch. Alumni will be on that record, and it will be out someday. And meanwhile, there are videos on YouTube, and if you want to just look at the words, all the lyrics are up on my website, and thank you for asking. Also, you can watch them over and over again because the I Need Space videos are there forever and ever. So when you come back to watch again, and maybe even donate again to more artists, you can see this set again, and I hope it continues to please you. Okay. Here's a love song by Dana Kurtz. D, if you're still awake, come heckle. So much fussing.
When we dance, that's when I remember all the ways you can spin me around. It's not your skill or your style, or your gaze, or your smile. It's how you hold me, how you're holding me now. You hold me strong and tender, like it would hurt you to let me fall down.
like I'm precious and wild, like I'm a newborn child. It's how you hold me, how you're holding me now. When I'm blue, that's when I remember to be grateful for what I have found. Though your words, God, they move me, they comfort and soothe me. It's how you hold me, how you're holding me now. You hold me strong and tender, like it would hurt you to let me fall down. Like I'm precious and wild, like I'm a newborn child. It's how you hold me, how you're holding me now. When we make love, that's when I remember that we're dancing on God's holy ground. It's not your body's fine grace or your beautiful face. It's how you hold me, how you're holding me now. You hold me strong and tender, like it would hurt you to let me fall down. Like I'm precious and wild, like I'm a newborn child. It's how you hold me, how you're holding me now. It's how you hold me, how you're holding me now. Yep, Dana, you wrote a perfect song. You wrote that perfect song. You wrote a bunch of other perfect songs, but that song, goddamn. I can remember the first time I walked into a room and heard Dana sing. And I mean, I had loved her records, but to hear her sing in person someday when we all get to be in person again, please, please, please go hear Dana Kurtz live if you ever get a chance. It will change you. Fucking hell. Okay, what do we have? People are saying songs. You make love and fun. Oh, okay, cool. Hadn't even thought of that. Madeline Taswin, also an alumna of I Need Space. You all are, if you were sheep, you'd be muttons for punishment. Jess, anything by Phil Collins or T-Pain. Okay, all right. We've got some jokers in the audience. So, Dana Kurtz is with a Y. Because we like you. I think we're just about at the time. So, I think it's almost power. Yeah, it appears to be Power Snatch o'clock. Don't you think? No? Those two videos are almost 10 minutes. You want another? Okay, more? Okay, great. And then there's the PSA. Okay, I'm getting this, which means either they're having some carpal tunnel in the green room or they intend for me to keep singing. Okay, enough with the nudging. It's like I get to be the Jewish mother, just easy. I will play one more. I will play one more. Indeed. Here we are. Okay. Gonna have a sip of water though. God, it's nudging. I'm delighted. So in a production meeting with Julie Wolfe, who's going to produce the record when it happens, God is willing, we were talking about the song I'm going to play for you. And I said, oh, there was just a recording made at the Northeast Regional Vocal Lines, so I don't have to play it. We can just listen to some nice clear sound. My musical partner, Paul, is playing. Just look it up on YouTube. I can't imagine anyone else has a song called Lullaby for an Anxious Child, right? That's too weird. It's just going to be me. So I said, oh, just type in Lullaby for an Anxious Child. It'll come up. And like hundreds of Lullaby for an Anxious Child videos came up. And I was, the fuck is that? Someone stole the name to my song? What is this? And it sent me very thoroughly into looking up. And by the way, thank you so much, Emily Doskow, for assuring me that the title of a song cannot be copyrighted, because otherwise me and Sting would have some beef. So luckily no one's ever heard of him, and when this record comes out, people are only going to listen to this Lullaby for an Anxious Child. I wrote it for one of my little sisters, and I will play it for you now. Oh, Sherry, I've done a terrible job of doing the thing that I told you I would do, which is to say, Sherry, I'm now going to play a lullaby for an anxious child. But you being the ultra pro of the universe, it seemed like you were ready, but still, I beg your pardon, and thank you. Sherry, I'm now going to play a lullaby for an anxious child. Lucy, unfurrow your brow. What is it now? What is it now? Lucy, the rivers will flow and the winds will blow. That's what they do. Each day the sun will set a little bit less or a little bit more than the days he did before. Each day the sun will rise. See for yourself if you open your eyes. Lucy, it's safe to open your eyes. Lucy, what troubles your soul? You're so young to know all these things you know. Lucy, where have you been? How can I unsee all these things you've seen? Each day the stars will shine a little bit less or a little bit more than the days they did before. Each day the stars will show. See for yourself if you're willing to know. Lucy, it's safe that you want to know. Lucy, your worries are real, and that's a lot to feel. It's so much to feel. Lucy, the waters are deep, but so is the mother love, and it's safe to sleep. Each day the moon will grow a little bit less or a little bit more than the days she did before. Each day the moon will tide. Feel for yourself. Just close your eyes. Lucy, It's safe to close your eyes. Oh, Genesis, thank you. Genesis is saying they cried when they first heard me sing this song. I usually refer to it privately to myself as the song that makes grown men cry. Usually it's the sound engineer. Look, it's the sound engineer. There it is. I am sorry and delighted to make you cry, Genesis. And so delighted to be making music here on I Need Space. And Sherry, may we break the wall, and may I just speak to you for a second? We were talking before the show about how I was a deaf studies major in college, and had thought about being an interpreter, and I have loved and admired and been moved by your work for many, many years, and seen you interpret for many of my heroes. And when I saw your name in the chat about interpretation, I just about shot myself and died. And is an honor and a joy to get to meet you, let alone be interpreted by you. And I'm so excited to go and watch the video afterwards and get to enjoy your work. So thank you so much for coming to be a part of I Need Space, and bless you and thank you for sending me off into an amazing period of a different kind of joy with this kind of joy. It means the world. I'm just, trying really hard not to act like an idiot fangirl, but it's probably not happening. So now we're going to switch gears a little bit. I started this festival with my bandmate and bestie, Genesis Fermin. And we were just embarking on, we'd played a bunch of gigs together, but we were just embarking on the real genesis, as it were, of our duo, which decided to call Power Snatch, because Genesis is a power lift. I'm going to use the wrong term. No, Olympic weightlifter. Awesome. And they were telling me about all these various snatches they did all day, and I was like, if that's not a band name, I will be good goddamned. So probably it's both. We'll see what happens, where I end up. But so we're Power Snatch, and we were about to play. Don't start fucking drinking water again. We're going to talk about this later. We were about to play a gig at the Lost Church with Mia Byrne when Shelter in Place came down. And so we're finally, tonight, getting to play a little bit of a gig for you. And I'm so excited and so proud to be with you ever in any way, Genesis, but especially in the world making music. It feeds my heart like very few things do. And thank you so much for taking the time to edit these videos and do all of the work that you do, and just be my friend. Thanks for being my friend. Without further ado, we're going to play you some Power Snatch.
The first time I kissed a girl was because of the Magic 8 Ball. Have I told you that story?
No.
Basically, it was the gayest thing that ever happened. We were hanging out in my bedroom and we were playing with a Magic 8 Ball, and I kept obviously asking the Magic 8 Ball, should I kiss her? Is this girl gay? Am I gay? What the fuck is going on? And I was like so terrified and so turned on that basically my nervous system had just like turned into like a, like, when you're at the beach and all of the crabs are just like attacking each other in that weird ball.
Sure.
And it's just like, finally at one point she said, I asked it a question, obviously, but like in my head, obviously. And she said, did you ask it if you should kiss me? And I said, yes. And she said, did it say yes? And I wish to God I remembered the, whether or not it was like indubitably or whatever it said, but I said yes. And then we kissed, and then so there are many ways to find out, is my point.
Well, there's also another way to find out, and that is a pack of gushers.
Oh no, there was a pack of gush. I was basically at that point a pack of gushers.
No, I had a pack of gushers.
Oh yeah.
This is my first girlfriend.
Mm.
There was one gusher left in that pack.
Hmm.
I put it in my mouth and I go, "Do you want it?"
That's fucking bold, Jella. You want to sing a song? Everything is fine. She says everything is fine. I'll believe her when she tells me that everything is fine. Disappointment never kills. It won't kill me tonight. But my baby don't want me tonight.
She likes me in this dress. She says she likes me in this dress. I believe her when she tells me that she likes me. Disappointment never killed. At least I think that's right. But my baby don't want me tonight. Now I don't know about forever. I've seen forever come and leave. I sure would like to spend some serious time with you. At least an afternoon. Maybe tea.
Tea's nice.
Quickie over Zoom.
It's how we do these days.
Yeah.
We're gonna make some time. She says we're gonna make some time. I believe her when she tells me we're gonna make some time. Disappointment never kills, but it can feel a little tight. 'Cause my baby don't want me tonight.
She's over there alone.
You sure?
She says she's over there alone.
All right.
I believe her when she tells me she's alone. Disappointment never killed, so I'm not gonna pick a fight. But my baby don't want me tonight.
Now I don't know about forever. I've seen forever go far south. Not far south enough recently.
Did it need some GPS?
Honey, if that could fix it. I sure would like to spend some serious time with you. Or at least a quarter hour in your mouth. It's springtime in these jeans. I said it's springtime in these jeans. I believe I just told them that it's springtime. Disappointment never kills, but it makes a girl think twice. 'Cause my baby don't want me tonight. Disappointment never kills.
Does it really not kill though?
Well, it's hard to say, you know, like someone could have died. We might not have known it was from disappointment, speaking clinically.
Why do they say it's a lesbian bed death?
Why do,
Why
Why?
does someone have to die?
well, it's like, you know, your soul sort of slowly just withers and expires as you watch passion wilt like a chayote vine that has lacking water. Stop me. I'm continuing to talk. You really need to stop me.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, maybe people just need more gushers and an 8-ball, magic 8-ball.
gushers and an 8-ball.
There you go, everybody.
Oh man, remember that time that Dillbilly and I had to teach you what a merkin was?
Yeah.
That was funny. Genesis Fermin,
Yes. Present.
you're a rad fucking graphic designer. Thank you for making us the best shirt ever.
Yeah.
You also like, if you wanted to support Genesis Fermin,
Genesis is Fermin.
Okay, so Genesis made us this rad shirt. If you want to support Genesis even more directly, you can buy basically anyone in the Bay's awesome merch because probably they designed it, because that's rad. If you're looking for merch, you can go check out their stuff and have them designed for you. But check this out. Power Snatch, that's
yeah.
us. A bow tie and a necktie. It's too cold to wear a bow tie and a necktie right now, so we're wearing what we're wearing. What are we gonna? We're doing a special. We're shipping for free. What are we doing right now?
I don't actually know.
Okay.
I don't. I mean, unless there's bacon involved, sometimes it just goes.
Just you can buy these from my Bandcamp. You can buy these from
My Bandcamp.
Genesis's Bandcamp. I think that there's even a Power Snatch Bandcamp. We'll ship it to you for free. How about that?
I'll throw in a 20 by 20.
A 20 by 20?
Yeah, the 20 by 20 release from Little Village Music.
Oh shit! Oh my god, that's so sexy. There's nothing around to hump, unfortunately, but it makes me want to hump something. Okay.
If you like to lift weights, that would work out for you. If you like snatches in general, down below, that also works out for you. You gotta release it. Otherwise, it's just gonna. It's like a. What's that thing that you told me when we first met? It's like a vagina dentata. If you don't release it, it will bite.
Snatch and release shirt. Mention that you saw it on I Need Space. Genesis Fermin, recently recorded for the Little Village Foundation. We'll throw in a 20 by 20 CD. You'll get the music, you'll get the shirt, you'll get to rep a queer duo and be the coolest kid on the block. It's organic. It's printed by queers here in Oakland. You want one, go find it on our Bandcamp. Willa Mamet Bandcamp, Genesis Fermin Bandcamp, Power Snatch Bandcamp. We can't wait to see them on your body.
Is this the face of someone who would lie to you? You want to sing a song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go away with me, and I know you soon will forget all the flaws of love haunting your memory. Go and you'll never regret. Far from his heartless eyes, I will love you, and you'll realize that your love holds so much in store when you're loved and you're wanted, adored. Go away with me, and I know you soon will forget all the false love haunting your memory. Go and you'll never regret. You're his plaything, and nothing more. He will hurt you. He's done it before, and you'll cry out in vain, for it's hard to go wandering again. Go red. Go, go, go away with me, and I know you soon will forget all the false love haunting your memory. Go and you'll never regret. Double stamp.
Well, you guys, that was amazing.
Hi.
So wonderful to hear you singing together. Harmony. Feels like something I don't get enough of anymore.
Willa's
Darling
mute.
Brenna, you're muted.
Willa,
You're
you're
muted.
muted.
No. I'm literally the loudmouth of the world. Why can I not figure out to do this? The last live music I heard was the two of you singing harmony at a distance in my backyard around a fire, and it was music. I mean, spiritually and all of that. Like, I live in those worlds. That's musically appropriate, all the things, but like chemically, just this, like, I can feel when I got to hear both of you sing the chemistry of my body change, and Genesis getting to make a little bit of music with you even this week. It put me back in a place that felt more human. So I'm super grateful and grateful to get to share our snatch with the world. Yo, for real, these shirts, I'm not even kidding. Like, who gets to go pick up their merch and get that box?
It's
You
a
know what I
box
mean?
of snatch.
That's
It just never
epic.
gets old. And we would love to have our snatch all over your bodies.
All right.
Also,
well,
I just want to say, I can remember the very first time I heard Cadence Myles play. We were at the Octopus Literary Salon at an open mic, and there were other people in the room at open mics, as happens, who were kind of taking up a certain kind of space, and she was not. And so when she got up to play, I hadn't even really noticed her in the room, and she got up to play, and within a mere breath's amount of time, my jaw was glued to the floor, and I'm so incredibly excited that she's coming to play on I Need Space. It just So all of you all who have been here for 15 minutes or an hour or two, please stick around for our closer this evening. Cadence Myles is our neighbor here in the Bay and a delight. So please, please, please stay with us. And thank you for all of you who have already contributed. You're helping to pay a living wage to a whole bunch of people who want nothing more in the world than to make your life happy.
cool. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all for sticking around. Much love.
BRB.
Guess who
Hello,
remembered to
welcome back.
unmute her mic? Every once in a while,
It's
like,
a
I'm learning to
miracle.
do something. Here's a cool question for our I Need Space audience members. What's the last cool thing that you learned to do or learned about? Bridget, Genesis?
Wait, the last thing I learned
Yeah,
to
like,
do.
is there something you, like,
Well, I've been learning to play chess with my nephew, who's 10.
oh, rad.
And like chess is something I probably learned how to play 15 years ago, but I don't really remember all the strategies. And so he's been teaching me. It's kind of cool.
That's rad. I was listening to NPR today. They said that there are basically aren't any chessboards left in the world because of the Queen's Gambit. Everyone's buying chess sets. So, there was one toy store that said that their chess sales were up 1,400%. From last year.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I mean,
Yeah, well.
that's like,
Wow.
there are worse things that could be selling off the shelves, you know,
Oh,
especially these days.
1,400%. I agree with you. But yeah, it's kind of amazing. Like, to me, that seems like such a perfect example of why why we need to be full of care and in conscious relationship with the media we consume, because otherwise it's like, well, it's just, or not just consume, but make, right? Apropos also of like the proper love song story, like, let us put true and real things into the world because people are affected by them. Therein ends the finger shaking portion of my evening. Jella, what was the last thing that you learned?
I'm blanking out. I've been learning a lot of things during the pandemic situation.
I feel like you've been baking all sorts of cool stuff that I hadn't seen you bake before.
Yeah. I'm getting better at making hoagie rolls now. And
I love
making
hoagie
them
rolls.
look less phallic. So there's
Aren't
that.
they supposed to look phallic? I mean, not
I don't
supposed
know.
to, but like, isn't that their intended shape?
I mean, it was very. Some of them were kind of like, I don't know if I should put that in my mouth.
Huh. Well, did you ask first?
I just put them. I gave them to the dogs.
Did you ask the dogs?
I don't know. No, I just gave it to them. Clementine will eat anything. Give her a piece of cardboard, she'd be like super happy about it.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm also learning that cats can eat avocados. That's a fun fact, I guess.
Yeah, in small.
You can't
small
give
amounts,
them too much. Small
Yeah.
amounts. Yeah.
So that's why I love cats,
because they can eat avocados.
because they are perfect.
What's that saying? Cats rule, dogs drool. Right?
Exactly.
I don't know. I have a cat who drools
I'm getting
sometimes.
converted into the cat world. Starting to really like cats now.
And
So,
we have one of our
there's that.
favorite cats with us right now.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah.
Hey,
Thank
cat.
you so much for being here again. We're not worthy.
We are not worthy. I don't see Cadence backstage right now. I don't know what happened. She was here and now she's gone. So
Cadence, I hope you come back.
it'd be really nice.
Does someone who's got a direct line on Cadence? Is that me?
I think you do.
Okay. Well, talk amongst yourselves.
So yeah, this is always the fun part of doing a virtual festival. Is all sorts of weird things can happen, and the last set is always a little like it takes a moment. So because we need to connect. We need to connect with each other. There needs to be space for us to have space.
Your school of tautology continues. I love it.
Yeah.
So good. Well, would you like a Mamet microdose? May I offer you a joke?
Oh, yes, please.
Yes.
Do you
I miss
have
those.
Do you have, or does anyone in the audience have a particular topic of joke that would please them particularly on this holy queer Shabbos evening?
I don't know, but Diana Alvarez says it's a non-binary kitty puppy world.
Oh,
Maybe you could tell a dog joke.
do I know a dog joke?
You said this about sisters the other night too.
I did. I so rarely get stumped. It's so interesting. Normally when this happens and someone someone does a thing, then I say something to the effect of like, "Oh, I'm so glad that you asked me for a joke about an octopus because I definitely know a joke about an octopus." Oh, but it looks like maybe Cadence is back.
I think so.
All right, saved by the Cadence.
Might have to come back tomorrow for the Willa Mamet microdose.
I'm gonna have to go learn it. Oh, you know what? I will tell you a joke. I will tell you one of my favorite musical jokes. Do you know what's the difference between a bull and an orchestra?
No.
With a bull, the horns are in the front and the asshole's in the back.
Oh my god. I think it's time to bring Cadence in. What do you say?
Happy to help. Cadence, rescue us. Bring us your skill. Please.
Hello.
Everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing all right. My computer has been working fine all night, and then literally at 8:04, something happened.
No. Is there anyone in your house who is streaming, or anyone who uses whatever internet you use who's streaming anything large? Is there any... Is this the I Need Space poltergeist clearing ceremony? We would like to have all random internet.
It is the weirdest thing. I've been watching YouTube and the stream. And it's been fine. All of a sudden it froze. So
Close out all your windows. Leave some fruit for the gremlins. Does anyone else have any suggestions?
Popcorn?
Gremlins? Yeah.
I mean, there's the leave and come back option as well.
Yeah. Shut all the things down and try. What's happening here? Oh, that's all just you. Oh. Well,
What about
yeah.
that joke,
I don't know
though,
what's
in the
wrong.
meantime?
the joke. Okay, so I worked up a pretty big tab at a bar once. It's like kind of, I mean, I don't drink. So let me tell you, to work up a big tab on drinking seltzer was like really, it was a big thing. Sometimes a splash of bitters. And I love those little cherries. They're so good. I actually like to chew on that's not the point of the joke. Okay, so I worked up a pretty big tab, and the bartender came to closing time and was like, "Hey, you gotta pay your tab." And I was like, "Dude, I'm a folk musician. Like, I don't. How about we make a bet?" And he said, "Tell me what it is." And I said, "Okay, well, I have this octopus," and I took out my pet octopus from the inside. See, I've got this like handy dandy. Well, it's hard to tell because it's black, but there's a pocket right there. And I told him the truth, which was that my octopus could play absolutely any instrument. See, it's another instrument joke. An instrument, and that if he could stump my octopus, as it were, I would pay my seltzer tab. But otherwise, he could let us go. And he was like, "You're so on. That's fucking octopus. Here we go." So there was a guitar behind the bar. He hands it to the octopus. The octopus, being an 8-legged being, just whips out a Paganini's Caprice. Like, there it is. And I said, "Okay, so we're going to go." And he said, No. Give me another second. There's a piano, it turns out, in the like back corner of this bar. So he says, "Come on over here." I come over with the octopus. I'm carrying the octopus, obviously, because octopi can't particularly like, get there very quickly. And we wanted to sort of expedite the process. And so we got to the piano. There he is, my octopus. I'm so in love. And he's playing Chopin, just like this. And I mean, Chopin isn't quite so percussive as me rolling my tongue, but no one's complained so far. Also not the point. So I say, "All right, we're going to leave. There's a guitar and a piano. My octopus wins the day." And the bartender says, No, hold on a second. He goes running upstairs. It turns out there's this ancient Scotsman upstairs with a bagpipe. He goes and borrows his friend's bagpipe. He brings it down and he hands it to my octopus, who just sits there holding it. "Bridget, stop this face you're making. I am telling you, pay attention." So my octopus is just sitting there holding this bagpipe and kind of turning it over. And I was like, and the bartender says, "Hey, pay up." And I said, no, hold on a second. So I kind of like, "Hey, octopus, what the fuck is going on?" He kind of looks at me and I said, "Aren't you going to play it?" And he said, "Play it? If I can figure out how to get the pajamas off it, I intend to fuck it."
Okay, that's the first octopus joke I've ever
You're
heard.
welcome.
I'm impressed. And it looks like we have Cadence back, so let's try this
Not
out.
freezing this time.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
What's
what I'm
up,
talking about.
everybody? My
Hey,
background
Cadence
reminds me
Myles.
Welcome
of
back.
fun. We're gonna have green.
Sweet.
I like it. It looks good.
Sweet, sweet.
Ooh, all right.
Deep breaths. Everything's cool.
Everything's good. Everything's cool.
We're so
Yeah.
happy to
Everything's
have you.
fine.
Thank you for
Yeah,
coming to be a
I'm
part of I
happy to
Need
be
Space.
here. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to finally have my computer not working. So like we have arrived in so many ways right
Yeah.
now.
2020.
Woo,
Staying on
2020.
brand.
I'm telling you, I've been watching all night, and then at 8:04, it was like, nope. So, thank you everybody who I invited for waiting these extra minutes to get started and listening to whatever absurdities just happened that I couldn't hear. But I'm sure it was great.
It was actually very, very boring. We played a sort of, yeah, you didn't miss anything.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you for
so-
being here. Take it away. Give us.
Cat the interpreter
close
is
out our
saying the
Friday.
volume seems low. The volume is low for me.
Okay, great.
How's this?
Thank you, Kat.
Is that
Check
better?
again, Kate. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It looks like my interface is not okay, but you can hear that just fine.
Yeah, and there's reverb and everything, so.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
banjo's coming through loud and clear.
Banjo, yes, that's my accordion banjo.
Okay, have a
All
great
right.
set.
Thanks, y'all. This song has come through. Come through, I'm trying to be with you. Come through, I wanna be next to you. Learning everything there is to know about you. Come through, make both of our dreams come true. Come through. No room for tears anymore. Leave your despair at the door. No room for tears anymore. Leave your despair at the door. Come through. Come through, I'm trying to be you. Come through, I wanna be next to you. Tell me everything there is to know about you. Come through, both of our dreams come true. Come through. Come through. No room for tears anymore. Leave your despair at the door. No room for tears anymore. Leave your despairs at the door. So come through, pull up, come through, pull up, come through, come through, come through, pull up, come through, come through, wanna see you. Come through, y'all. Come through, pull up. I need space, so don't pull up too close. We need the space, but please pull up. All right. Thank you all for being here in this virtual festival. Thank you, everyone who has taken the time to put this together. This is chapter 9. Believe it or not, this is the 9th time that they have done this, and I think it's incredible. So thank you so much for having me, Bridget, Willa, and everybody else that's on the production team. Thank you for inviting me to play. Willa, that was a great set. As with the person before you, Tret, the name is slipping my mind. That was great. I got some more music coming for you. This one's about that crush that you're not supposed to have, but you have it anyway. And it's called Forbidden Fruit. For anybody who doesn't play guitar, this thing I just put on right now, this is called a capo, and it adjusts it gives you different octaves. It puts it in a different key, so you don't have to adjust your voice. You can adjust how you play. So this helps me sing in the correct register for my voice. Here we go. Forbidden Fruit. You don't know how impossible it is for me to be around you. You don't know what a challenge it is for me to keep my cool. I love the way you speak, the way it warms my body when your eyes rest on me. What a shame you're taking since we met, likely we will never be. Am I really insane? I know I have no business crushing on you in the first place. But hey, it isn't my fault. I loved you since we met. Then you helped me through some dark days. Everything about you is intoxicating, steady keeping up my heart rate. But you seem happy with her and I love you, so I'll leave it alone no matter how much my heart aches. But you seem happy with her and I love you, so I'll leave it alone no matter how much my heart aches. Whenever we get close, I wanna say there's something I should tell you. But that's not my place, cause you're taken and that would just be rude. Goodness, woman, I can barely function. I wonder if you had a clue. Am I as good as I think I am at hiding the truth? Am I really insane? I know I have no business crushing on you in the first place. But hey, it isn't my fault. I love you since we met. Yeah, you helped me through some dark days. Everything about you is intoxicating, steady keeping up my heart rate. But you seem happy with her and I love you, so I'll leave it alone no matter how much my heart aches. But you seem happy with her and I love you, so I'll leave it alone no matter how much my heart aches. See, the trouble here is I can't seem to get my mind free of you. And a major part of me wants to get you alone. If it's the last thing I do, and I won't win you over with some predatory attitude. That little voice saying go for it, I know it is the wrong move. Am I really insane? I know I have no business crushing on you in the first place. But hey, it isn't my fault. I loved you since we met. Then you helped me through some dark days. Everything about you is intoxicating, steady keeping up my heart rate. But you seem happy with her and I love you, so I'll leave it alone no matter how much my heart aches. But you seem happy with her and I love you, so I'll leave it alone no matter how much my heart aches. But you seem happy with her and I love you. Happy with her tell me something, are you happy with her? I've got no business crushing on you in the first place. I've got no business crushing on you in the first place. I've got no business crushing on you in the first place. But you seem happy with her and I love you, so I'll leave it alone no matter how much my heart aches. Forbidden Fruit, y'all. Forbidden Fruit. That's what that song's called. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. I've never worked with an interpreter before. This is my very first time. It's quite a lovely experience. So thank you, Kat, for being so wonderful and beautiful. And shout out to the I Need Space Festival for thinking of including the Hard of Hearing in a music festival that is online. That is so brilliant. Thank you for this all-inclusive experience. This is where the future needs to go and continue. Thank you. Thank you for that. This next song I have is a happy song about blue skies ahead. We have a lot of work to do, but I feel like together we can make a much brighter future. So, the song is called Special Glue. Blue skies on my horizon. There couldn't have been better timing for life to run me into you. In tough times, my heart it was aching. Some moments to hurt it breaking, and sent a message out to you. 'Cause I knew you had a special kind of glue, and they knew they could count on you to come through. Mending my heart was something only you could do, with a very, very special kind of glue. Blue skies on my horizon. There couldn't have been better timing for life to run me into you. In tough times, my heart it was aching. Some moments to hurt it breaking, and sent a message out to you. 'Cause they heard about your special kind of glue, and they knew they could count on you to come through. And in my heart was something only you could do, with a very, very special kind of glue. Do 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 do. Blue skies on my horizon. There could not have been better timing for life to run me into you. In tough times, my heart it was aching. Some moments I heard it breaking, and sent a message out to you. 'Cause they heard about your special kind of glue, and they knew they could count on you to come through. Mending my heart was something only you could do, with your very, very special kind of glue. Thanks, y'all. Special glue. You know what it's like when you find somebody who just, it feels good and you were falling apart, and then they give you the inspiration to put yourself back together. That might be called a rebound, but either way, it feels good. Rebounds can feel good, even if they're not necessarily the answer or healthy, but we all experience them. This next song is called Names. Um, this is for people who have unpronounceable names, if you know what I mean. If you have an unpronounceable name, you know what I mean. And if you are somebody who doesn't pronounce names right, then this song is for you as well. But this is more an empowerment for those of us who have names that are so often butchered. So this is for y'all. They say my name and get it all wrong. That's why I can't come when they call. Learn to speak my name if you wish me to call you friend. That's not my name, the thing that you said. I don't know who that belongs to. No, it's not my name. You know it ain't right. You know you ain't right. I'll give you one more try. Pronounce my name correctly. I'll give you one more try. Please say it right. I'll give you one more try. Say my name correctly. I'll give you one more try. Pronounce it right. They say my name and get it all wrong. That's why I can't come when they call. Learn to speak my name if you wish me to call you friend. That's not my name, the thing that you said. I don't know who that belongs to. That's not my name. You know it ain't right. You know you ain't right. I'll give you one more try. Pronounce my name correctly. I'll give you one more try. Please say it right. I'll give you one more try. Say my name correctly. I'll give you one more try. Pronounce it right. Names. Learn to put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name, they say. Cadence with a C, Miles with a Y. That's me. Your interpreter here is Kat, the lovely, wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this. This is really special. The next song I have for you is called Truth Fantasy. I gotta bump my seat up a little bit. Nope, my seat doesn't want to stay up. That's okay. I wrote this for somebody who I hadn't forgiven yet, but now forgiveness is a beautiful, wonderful thing, as we heard from Tret in the beginning. Forgiveness. Let's work on it. The song is called Truth Fantasy. I'm not so sure what to think about everything that you tell me. I'm not that good at deciphering between truth and fantasy. It seems I got lost in your gravity. I'm loving the way that you pull me closer and closer to you. I wonder if I will survive the tides, or will the ripples drown me? You see, either way, we had a few good dances together so far. And either way, we shared a few good swears together. Are you from my fantasy? You came out of my wildest dreams. Are you from my fantasy? You came out of my wildest dreams. You see, I'm having trouble telling the difference between fantasy and reality. Are you from my fantasy? I'm not so sure what to think about all the things that you're saying to me. I'm not that good at deciphering between truth and fantasy. It seems I got lost in your gravity. I'm loving the way that you pull me closer and closer to you. Tell me, will I survive the tides, or will the ripples drown me? Are you from my fantasy? You came out of my wildest dreams. Are you from my fantasy? You came out of my wildest dreams. You see, I'm having trouble telling the difference between fantasies and reality. Pretty sure I dreamed you up. Come on now, baby, fill my cup. Pretty sure I dreamed you up. Come on now, baby, fill my cup. Pretty sure I dreamed you up. Come on now, baby, fill my cup. Pretty sure I dreamed you up. Come on now, baby, fill my cup. Are you from my fantasy? Are you from my fantasy? Are you from my fantasy? you from my fantasy. Juice fantasy. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I just want to share something real quick. I fell through a ceiling recently. I fell 9 feet from above the ceiling to the ground, and I hit a ladder on the way down, and it flipped me in such a way that I landed without breaking anything, and I didn't snap my neck, and I was able to walk away with just some bruises. So my playing is not at its peak tonight. So thank you for being with me after this very traumatic experience, because it was very scary. But I walked away alive, and I lived to see another day, which not everybody gets to do. So this next one is called Good Things, and it's about pushing through even though we did something crazy. And it's better to do it the right way the first time. So if I had done it the right way the first time, maybe I wouldn't have fallen through a ceiling. A screw broke, and it let the whole beam go. So the song is called Good Things, and it's good to go slow and do it the right way instead of fall through a ceiling and get hurt. That is your metaphor for life that you can take with you, if nothing else, from today. So let's see how this goes. Wanna do some good things? Can we get it the right way the first time? Let's go and do some good things. Can we get it the right way and feel fine? I really wanna do some good things. Good things. Let's get it the right way the first time. We're gonna do some good things. Good things. Let's get it the right way and feel fine. I wanna do the good thing. Can we get it the right way the first time? Let's go and do that good thing. Good thing. Let's get it the right way and feel fine. I said I'm gonna do the good thing. Can we get it the right way the first time? I wanna do the good thing. Good thing, good thing. Can we get it the right way and feel fine? Right, let's do the good thing. Yeah. And you can take that how you want. Sometimes, good thing could be vertical, a good thing could be horizontal. Depends on where your mind is at. But let's go do some good things the right way, the first time. So, this next song is called Forget It. And I hope you don't forget it. I want to give a shout out again to the ASL interpreter Kat, who is working with me tonight, because I have never done this before and I did not have most of my lyrics typed out. So it was quite an experience going through my songs and figuring out what am I actually saying. And it's a new way to know your song. So I definitely, if you haven't done it, I encourage you to do it just to see if something different comes of it. I learned a lot by using speak to text to try and figure out what I was saying. And it's also comical because speak to text, as you may well know, does not translate very well all of the time. So if you need a laugh or if you need some notes, speak to text to translate your songs. It's a great experience. This is the last song I have for you all tonight. And if you haven't danced in a while, maybe you feel like dancing. This is something that you can maybe dance to. So it's called Forget It, and I hope you don't forget it. Took me by surprise in the middle of the night. She was in my head and we were in her bed. Despite the fact she told me, for now you may not hold me, her actions told me different. It was messing with my head. Fear of falling, fear of finding out she knew what I'd been hiding. Fear of fighting, fear of failing, kept me holding back. Don't think I regret it. Don't think I regret it. Don't think I regret it. Maybe I should just sit down and forget it. She caught me by surprise when she looked into my eyes and saw right to my soul. How else could she know all of my deepest, darkest secrets? I tried so hard to keep them to myself, but she laid me down and it all came spilling out. Fear of falling, fear of finding out she knew what I'd been hiding. Fear of fighting, fear of failing, kept me holding back. I don't think I regret it. I don't think I regret it. I don't think I regret it. Maybe I should just sit down and forget it. She hit me like a train with a force that most would expect to simply throw me off my game. I say this, you just don't know me. I saw her head and eyes roll back, and I felt her leg muscles contract as they wrapped around me. Body calling, so inviting. Soft skin, soft lips, she's been hiding. No resistance, no more shyness, no more holding back. Don't think I regret it. I don't think I regret it. Don't think I regret it. Maybe I should just sit down and forget it. It's not that I regret it. No, it's not that I regret it. Not that I regret it. How could I ever? I could never for. I could never for. I could never forget it. Don't think I regret it. Don't think I regret it. Don't think I regret it. Maybe I should just sit down and forget it. It's not that I regret it. Not that I regret it. Not that I regret it. How could I ever? I could never forget it. And we're going to end on some dissonance because it feels good. Thank you, everybody. My name is Cadence Myles. That's Cadence with a C, Miles with a Y. It has been an honor to play some music for you tonight. I have another event. If you came late or just haven't had enough and you just want some more variety, on the 28th, with some fantastic powerhouse musician friends of mine. Please check out my Instagram. It is at the ampersand Cadence with a C, Miles with a Y, music, as it's spelled on the screen here. And there's more info about that on that page. But before we get to that, the second night of the I Need Space Chapter 9 is tomorrow. So I hope you are available to tune in for that, because that is also going to be fantastic. Same bat time, same bat channel. Please check it out. Thank you to all of the curators who put this together. This is amazing. I love y'all so
Cadence.
much for doing
Hell
this.
yeah.
People
Dude.
need something to do. So
Wow.
Sorry, you fell. This is like you are the walking. You're the what the like. Did it hurt when you fell from heaven? You can be like, actually, yes. And then I still played a fucking killer show.
my partner's been joking
yeah.
about it since I got home. Also, shout out to my partner who has been so patient with me through this fiasco. Was like, I'm gonna come pick you up from the city. You're not driving, and my stubborn ass drove home anyway.
Shut the fuck up. You did not.
I sure did. Yeah. But
Wow.
I'm here.
I'm with your partner on that one. That's
Yeah. It was wild. But because this is just proof that, good things can happen to okay people, that I didn't get that badly hurt enough that, I still made it through the set. And Yeah.
When did this happen?
This happened last night.
Last night?
Excuse
Oh
you?
Go
Holy
take an
cow.
Epsom salts bath and like sleep for a few
I've
days.
been
Cause like,
resting. I've got my wine. I'm okay. I'm really okay.
Oh,
wow. Okay,
But-
well,
thank you
Yeah.
for hauling through and coming to end our Friday night. That's just and your voice, you're like I was just texting the others back there saying there's no painter's holiday. Like every soft note, every loud note, highlight, whatever it is, like it's all of you right there. I just love listening to your voice so much, and yeah, it's such a gift. Thank you. And I am so glad that you are quite literally still here to bring it. That's just gnarly shit. What just lost you?
yeah, your audio's gone.
Your audio just went super low.
How about now?
Uh-huh,
That's
there
better.
you
Okay. I don't know what that was. See, I'm telling you, this doesn't happen except for tonight.
are. Totally.
It's the I need space gremlins.
Yeah, it's okay. Just leave out a plate of fruit and tell them you're sorry, and it'll
Try
be
to
okay.
try to light a candle to
Yes. Yes.
please
Yes.
the gods and goddesses of the internet and
Really?
technology.
Cat, totally. Well, Cadence, thank you so much, and y'all who are listening, we've got all of Cadence's links there in all of the chats. Go check out everywhere. And Cadence, thanks for coming to play. Thanks for gracing
Thanks
us
for
on I
having
Need
me.
Space, and we wish you
Keep hosting.
all of the healing. And hope to see you tomorrow in the audience. Come hang out for 3 more amazing artists tomorrow.
I'll be around. Yes.
Sweet.
All right. See you
Sweet,
next
sweet.
time.
Well.
Well, that's a good night one.
Yeah.
Count my
9
gobsmacked.
months.
9 months.
9 months.
I know.
Yeah.
We didn't even look pregnant.
I mean,
Yeah, maybe you don't, but I've been eating a lot of bread over the last 9 months.
I think the rule is you
popcorn.
actually cannot even question. It's just like there's no, and like even if there were a baby actually coming out of your vagine, you still can't say, "Hey, are you pregnant?" Like it's just not.
that's true.
It's never. You're not allowed. Not allowed. Not a
It's one of
thing.
those things.
It's one of those things, like sponges. You just don't go there.
duly noted.
Yeah. I Need Space, Chapter 9, halfway through. Holy shit. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. Thank
Yeah.
you everyone for being here and for participating, for contributing, for sharing it, for commenting. All of
Heckling.
it matters to us.
Heckling.
The heckling is
The
so
so good.
important.
Nobody heckles like queers who love each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll be here again 6 to 9 p.m. We've got Hannah Cooper,
Jade Way.
Jade Way.
Jade Way. Sorry, my brain was just like, oh, done.
Yep. No, happens.
And Genesis Fermin.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's so exciting. So we look forward to hanging out with you tomorrow. And if you have it in you, you could text a friend about it, text a bunch of friends about it, invite people to come and join because music heals and music brings us together even when we're separated. So yeah. And, a lot of people have to be more locked down now than they were earlier
Yeah.
in the week. So we're back at the lockdown.
Back at the
exciting.
lockdown. So get cozy, doink up the link, tell a friend, have a good time. Who's heckling? Oh, nobody, Tiana. Nobody. No one's heckling.
Oh wait, speaking of,
Yeah.
Can I-
oh,
can I
more
please-
cat photos?
yes, I feel like it's just this cat. Can we please? Can you?
Oh my god, look at that face.
It's a cutie.
Can we please?
She kind of looks a little bit like she's wearing a yarmulke.
She kind of does.
That's awesome. Jewish cat.
Corazoncito.
Corazoncito, the Jewish cat. Well, beloveds, thank you for tuning into I Need Space. If you have not yet passed the hat, please do. The links are all there. Anything that you can give supports so many independent artists and our interpreters and your production team who are here merely to serve you, merely to delight you, merely also to be together in ways that are as Bridget said, so meaningful right now. So thanks for pitching in. Thanks for passing the hat. Thanks for buying a ticket, however you want to think about it. And we love you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Aloha for now.